Hello and welcome back to Green Dragon Kung Fu. And now we're going to do a short video series on knife fighting. Now if you do encounter a situation where there's a knife fight about to happen and it's going to be with you, if you have the opportunity to run away and get away from there, that's probably the best way to go. If you do engage in a knife fight, even if you're the winner, there's a really good chance that you're going to walk away with some injury. So better not to get involved with that. However, there are situations where you may be attacked in a closed quarters, like an elevator, where you do have to respond. So it's not a bad idea to have some familiarity with that. Now it's going to do a quick little survey with some of the different knives that a person may encounter or even have. Now this is just a replica of a hunting type knife. It's a typical knife that usually comes with a sheath, and it's easily transported on your belt. Nice big blade, so dangerous weapon. And there are different types of pocket knives. Now this is just a standard little pocket knife. You can clip on inside your pocket and easy to remove. This is a very small one. And it comes with quite a jagged edge, meant for cutting branches or whatever. But it's quite handy and it's very easy to hide. And there may be situations where you do want to surprise somebody with a knife like this. Very short, obviously for really close distance. And when it locks in place, it's not going to accidentally open on you. There are a lot of different types of pocket knives. This is another type that locks itself. And again, that's very important. You don't want the knife coming back on you and injuring your hand. A knife that I would consider a favorite of mine. And it is a CRKT style. And again, they come in lots of different types and sizes. It's kind of a little tactical knife. It even has a little bump on the end here if you had to break a window, if you're in a car that was going underwater. But what's really nice is to have this little trigger here, and you can very quickly flip the knife open. And again, it's locked in place. In fact, to close it, you need to press this button and then push to the side so that you can close it. So you're not going to accidentally close it on your hand. Now, if you've ever seen one of these, I've seen these only for demonstration purposes, and it's mostly for religious ceremonies nowadays. But as a waving knife, you can see if it did penetrate, it would cause more damage than just a straight in. Okay, and another style of knife is the butterfly knives. So they come with this lock so it doesn't open up on you. But then when you do open it, you want to take hold of the side that doesn't have the dangling lock. And there's a lot of different ways you can open and close and do a lot of fancy things with this knife. But I'm just going to keep it very simple. How to take it, open it very quickly, flip it this way, turn your wrist over, and you've got it open there. Back to these two training knives, fairly stiff plastic, which is nice. Even if you poke somebody, it would be kind of sore. But this other one here has a type of a pistol grip there, right, with a notch in there, so that when you take hold of it, it's not easy to disarm somebody when you've got a knife like this. You can also use it in the ice pick grip, and again, it's not going to slide off somebody's hand very easily at all. Okay, so interesting. If somebody has a knife like this, beware. If you have it, good for you. Okay. We're going to move on and do some of the drills. But before we do that, I just want to have a word on the different grips. Holding the knife like so, tip up, and then you got the tip down in the ice pick style. You've probably heard it said that, when you see somebody holding the knife like this, that you better beware because they're probably a skilled professional knife fighter. I beg to differ. I think a person should know how to use the knife in both positions. There's advantages to either way. Now, using the knife in this position gives you more reach. In this position here, you're going to have more of a close-in fighting type of a situation. Also, when you use the knife in this position, if you practice stick fighting, a lot of the stick fighting techniques that you use can be applied to the use of the knife in this grip. Now, when you're down into this position, you can have your blade forward. You can have the blade the other way for hooking and cutting. And in this situation, a lot of your elbowing technique practice can come into play here quite nicely, close in, and quite damaging. And again, you can surprise somebody with it if you do tuck it away. All right, so let's move forward. We're going to go through various drills that you can practice on your own or with a partner.